How's it going, everyone? Kane, let's take you here, and welcome back to an episode of Collector's Own Haul. This is also a plus small because I went to the shops today, and not today but yesterday after the comic shop, bought a few goodies as well, so I might just put them all in this one video because I'm very excited to show you what I got. And just a small stack of comics today, but I got a couple of books here which I started reading one, and I'm really having fun with it. It's really awesome, and it's basically for children, but I'll show that, and I'm really having fun with it, so let's get to it. Alright, to kick things off though, this really fun looking cover, Harley Quinn issue 3. Oh, bit of a downer, her crew got, not taken out, but Hugo is hunting for her and took all their friends. They were doing this like, not AA meeting, but just a meeting, you know, oh, hi, my name is Louis and I have a problem, that kind of thing, but now she's trying to sort of help them out, but this is really fun. Really enjoying this one. Alright, sticking with issue 2, got Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. This is actually just really fun to read. If you don't want to watch, so you go Godzilla and all that, it's quite a sort of, it's like serious, it's a big creature trying to not take over the planet, but you know, destruction's always going to be a factor, you're going to die and all stuff. But this is just for children, it's really fun, and if you do like that kind of thing where it's not taking itself too serious, really good, really recommend it. I mean, I think I said when I talked about the first issue, think of it as if today with how do I want to say, not me, but the demographic of children. See, to me when I was a kid, I wanted to be a Dragon Ball Z character, I wanted to be a wrestler. Well, the kids of today want to be YouTubers and vloggers, that kind of thing, and that's what it's mainly focused about. There's a kid, he's got a YouTube channel, trying to update everyone on how Godzilla's doing and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, that's how it is for me, like that's how I see it as, and it's fun, it's really, really fun. Alrighty, the long-running series, we've got issue 27 of Red Sonja, and I believe the next issue is the final issue. I can't believe it's coming to an end, so we had the long run with her going up against this Kid King, got rid of him, and now this one, she's in this gladiator's pen kind of thing, she's trying to survive, and I keep forgetting, the Sultan, he's the one that's running the show, you know, she kidnaps him and all that stuff, and then she goes on a pirate ship, she's got his crown, then puts him on an island, and he's like, I will get my revenge. But yeah, the next issue is going to be the final one, I think, because they got so many Red Sonjas going now, it's like I think they want to end this and just stick with all that, but yeah, what a shame. Long running series almost coming to an end. I mean, it's not every day I keep going after issues, like 20 issues, but Red Sonja I would just absolutely love reading. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some parts where it was like, oh, we're kind of dragging on a bit, but when shit hit the fan, shit hit the fan. Talking about coming almost to an end. Issue 18 of Vengeance of Vampirella. This was good. So Nyx is all healed up. Is it Helsing? I keep forgetting Helsing. I'm pretty sure it is. You know, he turned his back on Vampirella in the last issue. She takes him out by breaking his neck. Then I forget who this dude is. He was like this old guy, and he turned into like this big warrior with gold armor. He started kicking the shit out of Nyx and Vampirella. Then this girl, if I remember, she has this dagger from her grandmother. She ends up killing the dude, and then so now it's all back to Nyx and Vampirella fighting each other, and yeah, it's coming to an end. Really fun this run. I'm really enjoying it. It's like they're wrapping up all like Vampirella and Red Sonja's, because yeah, like I said, Red Sonja's got so many starting at the moment. I'm really enjoying the Invincible Red Sonja. The first issue was really fun. Sonjaverse was really good, sort of expanding on the universe of Sonja, because there's like, you know, blue and green Sonja, which is awesome. And yeah, what else was there that I really enjoyed? Can't remember, but moving on. Okay. First issue, really disappointing. Second issue, also really disappointing, but started to pick up. Issue 3 of Alien, shit is picking up. Finally. This is what I want. Not talking, not bullshit. I want aliens fucking up the humans. And the gore factor in this, they did not even consider anyone going, oh, that's too much. No, there's like open up ribs, you know, the guy's like, oh, I can see my ribs. Oh. So, thank you. It's getting good now. I mean, Christ almighty, there was I was shocked. There's a section here where a bloody face hugger come out and then it come out of a dude's fucking throat. I mean, look at that. Now that is an Alien fan right there that knows how to get it done. Just trying to, there you go. So they got rid of that one. Oh, wait a minute, there's a second one coming out of his damn gob. And I'll just show, what was another bit? Where is it? What was I talking about? Ribs, where are the ribs? Oh, this bit was scary. Bloody, I actually got chills. So there's like these elk-like goats. They're eating their own dead. And it turns out they're got these marks from the face huggers and stuff. So that give me some chills. There we go. Look at that. Oh god, my ribs. I can see my ribs. Oh, I almost forgot. We had a surprise appearance from Bishop. I can never remember. See, I'm not as savvy. I love Aliens and like the movies, but I'm never savvy with the whole, you know, Bishop the android. So is the human Bishop or is it android Bishop? So yeah, I'll have to read the next issue, which, you know, good job Marvel, you got me hooked. Talking about Sonniversal, we got issue 4. That is a really nice cover. Oh, I'm not sure if it's wrapping up in issue 5, I can't remember, but it's like there's 2 different sides of Sonya, and then it was revealed that they all had to make a sacrifice in their universe that it makes them, you know, have to pray for aid, and that's how they sort of become who they are. And then there's like, you know, Devil Sonya, you know, who are you supposed to be? It's like, we're Sonya, we're gonna kick your ass. I actually can't remember what exactly happened now. It was one of the first comics I read when I got home, so I'm a little bit phasey, but yeah, I can't even remember if it's wrapping up. Okie dokie, on to the 2 books that I bought. I have a Star Wars book and a Pirates children's book. Now, if you weren't quick enough to read, the reason I picked these 2 books up, Choose Your Own Adventure. Who remembers Goosebumps when a certain book would have a Choose Your Own Adventure? You know, you start the book and it's like, oh, do you go through the door or do you walk away? Oh, you chose to walk away. Guess what? You just got snared by the monster that's living in the house. You should have gone inside. Now you're dead. So I haven't got to this one yet. I'm just a sucker for pirates, even if it's for, you know, children. But I read a bit of this one, and I got 2 endings, and holy shit, it's really fun. So the first one I did was, so you got 3 choices. Do you, hang on. So, do you hunt for the Sith? Do you fight the, what is it, the Republic? Fight the Empire, sorry. Yeah, you are the Republic. And then fight the, yeah, defeat the First Order. So I went with fight the Empire first, and I had a couple of endings. So my first one was that, you know, do you crash, so you're this droid. They give you a Lego droid, which is cool. So you're the droid basically, and you follow whoever's path you want to choose. And, you know, so I chose to go with R2 and C3PO to, you know, to the planet Tatooine. Yeah, Jesus Christ, my Star Wars lore, fuck. But so then it's like, oh, do you go with R2 or do you go with C3PO? So I think I went with C3PO, and then something happened where, do we go towards this animal, someone's riding an animal in the distance, or do you follow this speeder? So I thought, I'm feeling brave, I'll follow, you know, who's on the animal, because I knew the speeder would be Luke. I completely forgot that stormtroopers were riding beasts in A New Hope, so I got captured. End of the story. So I went back, so then I followed the speeder, which I was right, it was Luke. And then there was something like, oh, do you go to... it got to a point where it's like, do you follow Luke because he feels like this thing's calling to him, or do you go your own separate way? Well, then I met up with the guy in the big boss villain, I think in... yeah, it was, because it was the same time. Rogue One, you know, the guy that wants to sort of impress Vader. Yeah, I got captured by him. So, yeah, I'm having a really good time. I just thought it's something, you fun to read rather than sort of, my comics, just have a break. And holy shit, really good. I love a choose your own adventure book. I'm surprised I haven't got that many. I did have a load of Goosebumps books, but I think got rid of them. I can't remember. It's been so long, but yeah, any more like this, I'm really, I'm getting into. Hell, even puzzle books. I remember this one me and Luke got for our birthday. There was a haunted ship and a haunted mansion, and it was like two of my favourite books growing up. I probably read them hundreds of times, and I still got them. I actually went through a box the other year or so, and I pulled them out, and I thought, oh, I want to reread them again. But so you got these like 3D glasses so you could see through puzzles, but so you got to work out the code, what's the password to get into the door and all that stuff. Oh, which plank has the key. It was just, I want more stuff like that, and I'm going to keep my eyes open for more things like this. And yeah, just tell you what would be really fun, vlogging it. I might do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So no particular order, this thing I bought from Zing, which is a pop culture hobby store, which is connected to EB Games and all that stuff. But a few things I also bought from there I got from a comic shop as well. So it's not going to be, oh, this is from the comic shop, this is from Zing. It's just going to be all, how it is presented in the video. But I've been looking at this for the past month or so, and when I went to the Zing store, I always knocked it back, and third time I was there, I was like, no, I really want it. It looks, it looks really cool, and I really, really wanted it. I got myself a new blanket, and it's upside down. So I'd seen this, and I thought, oh, that looks so adorable. And I did have a blanket, but it was just a plain white one, and I thought, no, I don't really need it. But it just looks really adorable seeing Grogu, and it looked like a really nice blanket. So I picked it up, and it is comfy as hell. It's a really nice material, and just with these cold nights now, I like to have a blanket over my legs when I'm on the computer or playing a game. And it was a really big one, whereas this one's just a nice small one, and I'm glad I got it in the end. It's a very nice comfy blanket, and I'm actually wearing it like a poncho, because I don't want to wear a jumper, but just to keep my shoulders warm, I'll wear this over my shoulders. And yeah, very nice blanket. Right. You remember when I said I wouldn't be buying any more dice? I got a few more dice, but funny enough, now I'm saying it, I've actually collected this dice for the last couple of weeks, because this one I got when I ordered my new, I can't even remember. So quickly, my mic broke, so I had to buy a new one. I thought I'd buy a mic stand, so I got some dice when I ordered my mic boom stand that I can put on my desk. Now it's just a really nice black with red, and the reason I bought them because the mic stand I was going to buy, it was going to cost $8 shipping, but if I spent another $1, it'd be free shipping. So I was going through Amazon looking for something for $1, and I thought, I don't want to just buy something random. I want to buy something that would, that I would want. So I thought, all right, I'll add some dice to the pile, and I think these were about $8, $7. So I know I spent $8 rather than $1, but I would have paid $8 for shipping anyway. So I'll buy something that I wanted. So I got some more dice to add to my pile when I start my figure combat, video series. And from Zing, I got some nice translucent blue dice. I really wanted some nice, see-through dice, because the big bag that I bought, I didn't really get that many. I can't even recall if I ever got any in that bag. It was just a lot of nice swirly wavy colours, but I thought, I really want some swirly ones. But rather than buy a random bag, I'll keep my eye out in the stores and stuff. And finally we got some. And my favourite colour's red from the comic shop. Got some translucent red, some really nice ones, which is awesome. And also from the comic shop, I thought I'd go a little bit fancy. Got some translucent glitter, sort of like smoky ghost looking dice. So I showed them in the last Collect Zone haul. Got these ones, the translucent with the blue, like a glowy effect. I'm thinking of making that for the champion to use. I'm thinking I might use these for the... Oh, actually, it wouldn't work because they look so similar. Damn it. Not too sure, because they were really nice. I thought I'll just start adding to my big dice pile, but I probably won't be buying any more for a while now. I think I'm set for now for my dice, and yeah, I got a dice bag coming so I can fit them all in. But I thought while I'm sort of looking on the market for some nice looking ones, I will, yeah, put them into the pile. It's just funny because I've got my 4 really nice sort of ones there, but I'm not actually going to use them. They're just really, you know, for display purposes. But yeah, this is really bad hobby, dice collecting, because anything can happen. I think maybe in a few months I'll get another like random bag, because it was really fun. I actually got them here. I got the funny enough Chessex again. I think yeah, I got a nice just to start me off when I start, you know, the new series. Because the idea is I'm going to use the dice, but I've done a vlog actually. I haven't gone to editing it yet. I've gone to so much more detail with how I'm doing it. So it's not just a simple roll of the dice. Each fighter has a dice. They have an attack dice and a defense dice. It's just, I've really gone into a lot of depth into this thing. I mean, to begin with, it was just going to be 2 figures and 1 dice, odds and evens. And I thought, nah, let's try and make it, you know, let's make something out of it. So yeah, now I'm just sort of adding to the pile and building up my, you know, my fighters and their dice. And you all thought I'd forgotten my KHG CGC for this episode. No, I was going to do another sort of, not in particular a Red Sonja of Emperor, but you know, a comic in that area. But I thought when I passed through this on my computer, because I got a folders to list what comics I own, what's in each box, and I saw this one and just the story about this, I'll never forget it. It was a really awesome moment, and I thought it would be the perfect next KHE CGC comic for, you know, my collection, and that is issue 1 of TMT Batman, or Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is the first volume and the first issue, and I had such a good time with this comic that what I found out many years ago, I think it was our last Comic Con for Perth, Australia, the artist, oh, I've forgotten his name, Freddie Williams. So, Williams II. So he did the art, like the cover and stuff. He was going to be there for Comic Con, and it was like a last minute thing when I was checking through the celebs to get pictures, get an autograph, and I said to Luke, oh, you know, the dude who worked on the, you know, cover for this comic's going to be there. Let's get his, you know, his autograph. And you're not going to see, because I think the reason he did it, and I will tell the story, that so he signed it here. I don't think you're going to see it blacking in that little spot. I think he did it because he didn't want to, you know, ruin the cover. But so that's for my new KHG CGC. It's a really good read. I recommend it. But the story is, so the Comic-Con that happened, so me and Luke arrived, and you know, we're all excited. You know, what are we going to do first? Are we going to look around all the stands? Are we going to do autographs? Because there was a few early ones, but it was about an hour before our first official getting a picture and stuff. So we had an hour to kill, and I said, because I realised I'm pretty sure I want to search Freddie. I'm sure it's Freddie. I keep going to say Frankie. Freddie! Right, we got that established. So Freddie didn't have any specific times, and I realised, oh, it's just a stand that you can go up to and, you know, talk to him, get your comic signed. Excuse me. Hang on, I need a drink. So yeah, me and Luke found his stand and was like, oh, awesome. And there was a bit of a line, but not too much. But what I noticed, a couple of people, they had a stack of issue 1s. And I said to Luke, you know what that is, don't you? And I was like, that's going to cost them a fortune. You know, you got to pay to get a signature. That kind of thing. I thought, you know, these guys must be making serious money, because that's what they were there for, getting him to sign all their issue 1s so then they can flip them for a profit on eBay. And I thought, oh, well, can we go first? Because you're going to be all day there, you know, signing all these comics. And I mean, I didn't know Freddie was pissed about it. He seemed like a cool dude. He just, you know, oh, how you doing, guys? You know, he signed them all without sort of any arguing. And then it was me and Luke's turn. And I, you know, said, oh, how you doing, Freddie? really love this comic, really love your art, can you sign it for me? And so I'm not too sure if he did that, the little black spot there, for a reason, because he probably thought I was just going to sell it on eBay. But he seemed really cool. He was really friendly, asked me how I was and all that. And so he signed it all, and he's like, oh, thank you for for coming. And I said, no, thank you for coming. Really awesome work and really good comic. Really had a good time with it. And then I put it in my wallet and I said, oh, how much? And he goes, nah, don't worry about it. And I was like, but do you want me to, it's a signature, I gotta pay. And he goes, no, we're just here to, it's, I forgot the term, where advertising, I can't even recall. It's not like you go up to a celebrity booth, get a picture and a signature, you got paid for a token. But no, they were just there more for fans to come in, see their work and all that stuff. And I forgot the term, scouting maybe? Nah, I can't recall. But anyway, he didn't want any money for it. And I'd noticed that when, these guys were getting all their comics signed, that no one paid. So that made me actually feel like shit. These guys have got these comics signed for free and now they're going to sell it. Whereas I'm getting it signed because it's a nice issue and, really awesome read and a nice art cover. So then I said, well, I got to give you something. I don't want to just walk away, you just signing it. I feel like I need to give you something. He goes, all you need to do, continue buying the comics, continue reading, continue being a fan. And that has stuck with me to this day, because I've bought every single issue of the Batman Ninja Turtles, Volume 1, 2, and 3, and I've also bought the variant issues, because it just really made me feel good inside that he said that to me, to say, I don't want your money, I just want you to enjoy the comics, enjoy, reading, and just supporting us, the guys who are drawing the covers and writing the stories. And I was like, buddy. So that was a really awesome moment, and I still remember it to this day. It was just it was a feel-good moment, because I felt awful that I wasn't gonna give him anything for it, but the fact that he said to me just to continue buying them, and I still have, Freddie, big fan, keep doing what you're doing, they're really awesome. And it was a really fun experience, and it just set up the whole day for me. Nothing was going to ruin it for me, and had a good day after that. So it was a really nice start to Comic Con, and it is a nice addition to my KSG CGC collection. Freddie, if you ever see this video, just so you know, I really appreciated those comments, and you are such a cool dude. Thank you very much. And that is an end to this episode of Collector's Own Haul. Quite a story-filled one this time, and really awesome to sort of relive that moment, talk about it, because I don't think I've actually ever talked about that. I've talked about getting, all these things signed. I think the one thing I always talk about is my Amazing One Spider-Man 129, having signed copies of issues, but I don't think I've ever talked about that, and I feel really bad about it, because it was a really nice, like I said, feel-good experience. So yeah, really awesome, and I won't hold you off any longer. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you all later.